Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator, and I am excited to present to you today's Storm Division Grand Finals. 30 Kroissants going to be taking on Dead Gaming in today's best of 5. The players are here. We're ready to get started, so let's go to the map select to let you know what's going on there. Taking a look at the setup here. Alterac Pass, Braxis Holdout, Dragonshire, and Volskaya Foundry are banned for today's series. We're going to be starting things off on Infernal Shrines, and we're kicking things off straight away. So let's get into the draft. Coming into today's match, Dead Gaming off 2 major upsets, taking out Can't Censorship, taking out Anti-Clown Association, to come into the finals here. 30 Kroissants has only dropped a single map all season long. We'll see if Dead Gaming has what it takes to crack on through, keep that magic alive, or if 30 Kroissants will reign supreme. Checking out our early bans here. Mephisto and Zeratul removed here by Dead Gaming, trying to get rid of those X-Factor heroes. 30 Kroissants taking out the Diablo, and then we'll remove Junkrat, more of our standard top-tier threats. Dead Gaming now with the first pick. Notably, no healers banned away. It will be Johanna first pick here for Brandon, as Diablo was already removed. I imagine it's going to be a trade for top-tier healers here before the mid-ban. We shall see, as we don't have any off-laner bans either. You're thinking about your Hoggers, you're thinking about your Blazes. Liam gonna opt for the Blaze this time. Kier goes for Tychus here. If you're reading the list, it's Hogger here for Gojira. Cheeky's hasn't been showing a lot of Lucio so far this season, but also Lucio's also banned the majority of the time, so we'll see if it is going to be a Lucio pick or something else here. Yeah, Cheeky's has been playing a lot of Rhaegar for Dead Gaming, and honestly, it's been working here in the playoffs, so gonna go back to that. I do wonder if it will be the Lucio ban here from Dead Gaming. 30 Kroissants looking across, still needs some damage on the side of Dead Gaming here. What am I getting rid of? Maybe Greymane? Slug Hunter's been playing a pretty good Greymane, but also on Sylvanas as well. We're gonna get rid of Sergeant Hammer here. Once again, just trying to get rid of those X-Factor heroes that can come and upset a draft. Dead Gaming gonna remove Anubarak to probably put Cattle on Muradin here, but it could also be something interesting. Could be like a Tyrael. Cattle's been known to play that as well. So we'll see what 30 Kroissants wants to build here. If they're going standard, I figure this is a Sylvanas Muradin rotation. But we'll see if maybe they've got something else cooking here. Garrosh Deckard. Okay, they do have something cooking. Cattle is going to take the often ignored Garrosh here for Storm Division. Legacy going for that area control that Deckard provides. Throwing out those rubies on the front line to keep Garrosh and Blaze afloat. Leaving Madara on the last pick. Rhett gonna try to counter that with the Chromie here, and Slug Hunter will snap up that Sylvanas. They've already got the Tychus to follow up Garrosh here. Madara on the last pick. Hanzo comes to mind, but there's definitely some other options here to try to put the extra stuns out. I'd be interested to see a Kael'thas, honestly. But we'll see what Madara's thinking. Looks like it'll just be the Hanzo. US version of Heroes Lounge. There was a Heroes Lounge North America at one point that was literally the US version of Heroes Lounge. This is the Nexus Gaming Series. We are a North American-based esports league for Heroes of the Storm, this being our top division. Alright. Alrighty. Game number 1 of our grand finals is underway. On the left in the blue, it is 30 Kroissants Legacy on the Deckard. Cattle is playing Garrosh. Cure on the Tychus. Madara is on Hanzo. And Liam is playing the Blaze. On the right in the red, the Cinderella story. It's Dead Gaming. Rhett on the Chromie. Cheeky's playing Rhaegar. Slug Hunter on Sylvanas. Gojira's on the Hogger. And Brandon playing Johanna.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 1 is underway. 30 Kroissants going to split into 3 lanes already. Dead Gaming is going to scout out only 3 in the mid there with the Chromie Time Walker's Pursuit. Checking our level 1 talents. Garrosh going for the Q stacks here on level 1. Hanzo going for the Scatter Quest. Is Gojira going to be thrown in. Pops the Unstoppable in time. Brandon getting that shielding burned away as Liam actually coming for the top side flank. Brandon stuck in the oil here. Will be first to fall. Cattle thinking about a throw there onto Slug Hunter, but decides against it. 30 Croissant will draw first blood and then start up their rotation. Up to the 50-second mark here. Cattle just living on this right side. Chromie going to stay on the low side for now here for Dead Gaming. As Blaze and Hogger will retire to the top lane. Camps are up here. We'll see how things are going to start off. 30 Croissant look like they're angling towards this bottom camp first. They're going to try to leverage their early game strength with the Garrosh main tank. Dead Gaming on the right-hand side just going to grab their siege camp. See if there's going to be any... I imagine there's not going to be too much trouble for 30 Croissant to grab their left camp whenever they need to. Instead, going to create some pressure on the bottom lane here. Rhett sitting back trying to clear these waves. Legacy doing a good job of keeping everyone topped off there on the pressure forward. Brandon gathering up Legacy. Nice body block there. Sylvanas is actually going to be taken down in the top lane by Hanzo. Double kill. There goes Rhaegar as Deckard fell in that engagement. All over the map, the fights are breaking out here. Wow. We didn't see, but up in that top lane, Madara actually collapsing alongside Blaze and helping to get that double kill with Liam there while that bottom play was happening. So we're 2.5 minutes in, already 5 kills so far in this Infernal Shrines, just going crazy here in the early going. 30 Croissant going to jump on their Shaman camp here as the Arcane Shrine is now activating in the top lane. Cure just getting some of this XP here. Dead Gaming now going to start up their Shaman camp as well. So it looks like 30 Croissant a little bit slow in this clear. Hanzo did go for the explosive arrows to help with regular wave clear, but it does lead to slightly slower clear on those mercenary camps. Of course, Deckard not exactly known for helping clear those mercenary camps with speed, whereas Dead Gaming have that Rhaegar. 30 Croissant with the level 7s here. Gonna try to control this shrine. Dead Gaming in the area. Looks like they're not gonna overly commit to this just yet. Chromie doing some double soak versus Tychus for the meantime. As Brandon gathers up cattle there. Liam stunned in the backline onto Rhaegar, trying to move on forward. Deckard not gonna get the root there. As Chromie's actually going down in the mid to Tychus. 1v1 there from Cure. Now 30 Croissant continuing to chase on forward. There's the Purge onto Brandon. Gets away from the root of Deckard, but nobody else does. So another off-screen kill there from 30 Croissant. That is going to significantly increase the minion soak potential here for 30k. Oh, looks like we got a pause coming out here. So we got to disconnect. Alright, we are back into game number 1 here. Hopefully the DC issue has been solved. Teams can play it up. Oh, we got an invade here on the left. Dead Gaming going to try to move across and grab this camp. Cattle scouts it out. Is now Deckard coming down as well. Just throwing in some abilities there, but no serious commitment as The remaining 3 members were off covering those side lanes. Punisher is grabbed here by 30 Kroissants. And the push to the top lane will start. Madara getting that gate down so Gojira can't easily bait the Punisher over top. Cattle from the edge here, looking for a throw. Ooh, nice set of unstoppables there from Dead Gaming. Prevent and engage there from Garrosh. There's the throw onto Sylvanas. Slug Hunter in trouble here. Kier is locked on, and that is Sylvanas going down. Nice pick off there from 30 Kroissants as they pressure on through. Looks like this fort will be going down here. Level 10s are also in for 30k. We've got the Commandeer Odin, Warlord's Challenge, Dragon Strike, Stay a While and Listen. Blaze still considering options here. We'll go and end up choosing that bunker. Is it Dragon Strike? Yeah, Dragon Strike. As is often done here, when you get that level 10 early, Tychus pops that Odin straight away and starts sieging on in, so mid-wall gonna go down. 30 Kroissant staying in the mid S5 for now. Looks like they might just try to get this extra structure. Dragon Strike does go out, but no one on the top side there for Dead Gaming. Dead Gaming now with their level 10s. We've got the Slowing Sands, Blessed Shield, Ancestral Healing, Shockwave, and Mind Control. So that Mind Control going to be looking to target down that front line. Cattle going to have to watch out for those casts there from Slug Hunter. Oh, I didn't update the casters. Might be. I'll get that in between games. How you doing, Invalid Sight? I am the Crushinator. I'm the Crushinator everywhere. I'll update the command after this game number 1. I forgot that someone else had used the channel since I did. Might be. Oh, there's the Mind Control combo coming out. Blessed Shield comes through as well. But Chromie taken down on the edge there by Madara. There goes the Rhaegar as well. Nice counter focus there from 30 Kroissant. Nets them a double kill. And now they're going to push on through this bottom lane. A little bit of damage onto the bottom structure here. As Dead Gaming coming on back into the map. Dragon Strike coming on out onto the low side this time just to create some extra space. Mid tower is low. Minions crashing as well should be able to help take this down, and they do. Mid fort does fall. $13 advantage here for 30 Kroissant as they keep an eye out here on this camp. Madara going to go ahead and get that cleared away. Cattle, ooh, nearly catching Brandon there. Dead Gaming setting up on their own camp, but Legacy and Cattle are coming across. They're going to get off that camp for the meantime. There's a nice catch onto Johanna. It looks like 30 Kroissant going to bully their way in and steal this mid camp. So now 3 camps pushing as this shrine is getting ready to activate. Gojira has to clear the top lane there. He gets off of the side camp. Ooh, Cattle is hunting Rhett here. Chromie mounts up. Cattle guessing on that rotation there, but Rhett was still on the bottom lane. Dead Gaming grabs their Shaman camp. It's going to start heading towards the objective. Brandon going to gather up Liam here. Iron Skin is used, so Deckard hits that root. Dragon Strike a little bit late there, but does create some space here for 30 Kroissant. They're looking for Brandon. Blessed Shield not going to hit onto Madara. Mind Control used as well. Trying to get that pick off, but just a little bit south on that aim. 30 Kroissant, seeing that those tools were spent, just going to go ahead and split off and get as much greed value as they can. Dead Gaming sees the split and is going to try to push their way onto this objective. Garrosh finishing up that Q quest. Tries to turn it around onto Brandon here. Oh, Cheeky's a little bit caught there, but moves away from the root combo. Mind control, ooh, I think went through the Chromie time trap there, but nice combo. Hanzo is going to be the one to go down here, but gigantic taunt from Garrosh. Jiki's thrown into the back, is being run down. Rhaegar is going to fall. There goes Chromie. Brandon, everyone else in trouble here. Are they going to get out? Liam looking for a crossfire here. Blessed Shield to peel. Wow, Slug Hunter, Brandon, and Gojira are going to get away here, as it looked like 30 Croissant was set up for a team kill. Ends up only being a 2-for-1. Here pushing through the bottom lane. Ooh, going to be comboed there by Gojira. Pops the minigun, going to force Hogger to back off. 30 Croissant going to just stall out the objective at 38 here, get all side lanes pushing, all bonus camps rolling. Taking advantage of their level 16 to 14 situation. Blaze does end up capping that mid camp, and the Mortar Punisher will be on the way. Pressure through the mid lane is the call here. Odin coming on out from Tychus. Is this wall mostly beaten down here? Stun comes out. Ooh, Liam nearly getting the secondary stun, but there is the Iron Skin. Wow, big brute there from Deckard. Stun in the back here is Garrosh. Mind Control does hit. Chromie keyed in here. There is the Stay a While and Listen. Garrosh in trouble. Hogger ended up spinning through the Dragon Strike throw, 1-for-1. Mid-keep does go down. Punisher keeps moving on forward. 30 Croissant going to stick around, see if they can get it. Double stun comes in from the Punisher. Brandon in trouble. That is Johanna going down. 4v3 on the core here. Objective a little bit low. 30 Croissant doesn't want to push their luck. Looks like they're going to back away. 4 down to 95% on that pressure. 30 Croissant still in a very commanding position on the map here. A brief 3-level lead. They go and pick up these bottom side camps. Dead Gaming gonna have to deal with that constant catapult pressure in the mid. They have no catapults of their own so far. So lane maintenance is definitely going to be their burden for the rest of this game. Croissant just adding to that lane burden, getting as many camps out as they can during the objective downtime. Dead Gaming coming across here, looking for a fight. Looking to catch up while they can before 30 Croissant gets their level 20s. Right now, Liam's actually doing a camp steal here on the top right. Cattle coming across, no one mounted. Nice peel there from Cheekies. Uh-oh, Rhett caught though, has to hit the timeout. Cattle backs away, but now damage coming on through. Mind Control hits as well. Garrosh low, somehow gonna survive. Chromie and Sylvanas caught in the Dragon Strike's fury. Gojira hitting a shockwave, trying to get the self-peel here. Double stun as well. Looks like they're gonna let Hogger go. Blaze did complete that camp steal on the top right. And there's just so much pressure from all areas here. 30 Croissant currently up 5 versus 3. Gonna keep on laying it on thick. (20 versus 17 here. As Dead Gaming about to get their damage dealers back, with bottom keep already being damaged. Dead Gaming coming from the top side. Nice scout there from Madara. Keep is going to go down here as Garrosh, looking for the throw, gets it onto Hogger. Stay a while and listen, hits onto one. Chromie is silenced, being chased out there. Chromie goes down. Another double kill. Cheekies gets the Ancestral to try to move away. 30 Croissant, though, another 5v3 situation for another 30 seconds, and they're looking at this core. Only Sylvanas damage remaining as the core shielding is now down past 70%. 30 Croissant looking pretty unstoppable here. Brandon basically out of mana, down past 50%, and yeah, there's not going to be anything Dead Gaming can do here. 30 Kroissants with another decisive victory from them. Goes up 1-0 in this best of 5. GG. Solid performance there in game number 1 from 30 Kroissants. Dead Gaming got a couple of moments to strike back, but just overwhelmed in game number 1 here. We'll see if they can turn it on for the remainder of the series. Let's go to the postgame. Check out the statistics here. Madara on the Hanzo, 63,500 hero damage on 9 killing blows there for 30 Kroissants. Very nicely played. Slug Hunter on the Sylvanas, nearly 31,000 hero damage coming out for Dead Gaming. Take a look at the talents as we update the scoreboard. Get ourselves ready for game number 2. All right. 30 Kroissants going to be choosing to take us to Tomb of the Spider Queen here for game number 2. Draft is up and rolling, so let's jump in. Yes, draft number 2 is underway here. See if there's going to be any major adjustments from our squads, or if we're just going to be running it back in these drafts. Mephisto. Going to be remaining the opening ban here from Dead Gaming. There goes the Diablo. See if Zeratul remains a priority, and it does. Cure's over there, so they don't want to deal with that Zeratul. Mephisto does come out on Tomb of the Spider Queen for a lot of different teams, though, as well as shrines. We'll see if we get a different sort of map here for map number 3. If Mephisto remains the ban, that'll be interesting to see. Dead Gaming, I imagine, goes with Johanna. Yeah, there they go. Brandon gonna lock that in here. Exact same pattern as we had in game number 1. See if 30 Kroissants will shift their strategy at all, or if they're just gonna run it back. Hello everyone from Last Malkir's stream. The party of 13 has arrived. Welcome, folks. We are in draft number 2 here for the Storm Division Grand Finals. Hope you had a good cast. I hope you all coming on in. Enjoy the show. Cattle will take away that Chromie here. Liam locking in the Blaze. I imagine that'll be swapped away on the side of 30 Kroissants, but Rhett gonna have to look for something else here for Dead Gaming. Dead Gaming. Slug Hunter gonna opt for the Greymane this time. Cheeky's taking Brightwing. Alright, so we get Brightwing here in game number 2. Always love to see a Brightwing. That sort of delayed wave of cleanse that Brightwing takes is always very cool to watch. Genji gonna be the ban here from 30 Kroissants with Brightwing picked by Dead Gaming. Brightwing is the primary pick against Genji, which makes it a good pairing. Dead Gaming, they see the Blaze, they see the Chromie. They've already got their Johanna. They're going to ban Stitches this time. Stitches is definitely a threat here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, especially if you can get ahead on the map. Thirty Kroissants now have their double pick. See if they want to go for that Anubarak they didn't have access to last time, or if they've got Garrosh Fever once again. What's it gonna be? Malfurion Tyrael for the side of 30 Kroissants. Imagine this will be Cattle taking that Tyrael. We've seen him play Tyrael on this map before. Legacy opting for the Malfurion here. Doesn't do a whole lot versus the Johanna, but can be a struggle for Greymane. Because Greymane likes to get all up in there. Gojira going for the Leoric this time, rather than the Hogger, and Rhett taking Falstad. Okay. Falstad, great disengage hero. Rhett's been playing a lot of Falstad so far this season. Just has to watch out for those Chromie bombs, and we'll see what Cure ends up picking up here. No Zeratul, no Genji. Could be a Tracer, or could just be some straight damage once again. Honestly, wouldn't mind seeing the Tychus. See what the choice is going to be. It'll be that Tracer. Cure going to try to get into that backline, use that Malfurion healing to be able to go for extended engages. All right. Looking at the two compositions here. Falstad might have a little bit of a tough time. Rhett's going to have to play carefully, but I like the burst potential from Dead Gaming. We'll see if it's enough to crack through the armor of 30 Kroissants. Let's do it. Game number 2. On the left in the blue, it is 30 Kroissants. Cure on the Tracer, Legacy playing Malfurion, Cattle on the Tyrael, Madara playing Chromie, and we've got Liam on the Blaze. On the right in the red, it is Dead Gaming, Rhett on the Falstad, Cheeky's playing Brightwing, Slug Hunter on the Greymane, Brandon is playing Johanna, and Gojira on the Leoric. The ping to go mid has been pinged. And to the mid they will go. Game number 2 is underway. Only one level 1 quest here. Falstad going for the Hammerang business. Everyone else just taking a plain old talent. Isn't that just sad? No questing. What's the play if there's no quest? Ooh, nice timing there from Gojira on the Unstoppables. Liam looking for that connection on the jet propulsion. Rotations will commence here. Dead Gaming getting to the top lane slightly faster. Slug Hunter going to be playing as aggressive as possible on that Greymane. Has been showing great prowess throughout the playoffs on that hero. Tracer watching the edges here. Will take a barking upon by Slug Hunter. Little bomb connection there, but Slug gets back to safety. On the bottom camp here, Liam going to start that up right at the 1 minute mark. 30 Kroissants shading into this lane just to make sure it's not a quick invade from Dead Gaming. They're instead, though, going to opt for their bruiser camp, getting that rolling as quickly as possible. Liam finishes up the bottom side camp here. Dead Gaming capping their mid bruisers before heading on back into the lane. 30 Kroissants does like to post up here with this camp, get as much push as they can with it. Cure and Legacy going to be the ones shepherding it forward for the meantime. Chromie having to be safe on the top side as 2 damage dealers from Dead Gaming are in the area. There's a move there from Rhett onto the top. Madara taking some damage, has the time trap. Rhett knew he had to avoid it there. Cattle coming through. Ooh, this could be trouble for Rhett. Nah, Brightwing is in the area. Everyone gonna be safe and healthy. Here on the low side here. Oh, is caught by Johanna. Goes down to half, but now Tyrael providing the shielding. Malfurion providing the healing. Gonna keep Cure safe. Dead Gaming nearly getting the first blood of the game there. Falstad playing with fire a little bit here. Wants to stay as much as possible. Bruiser camp in the mid here for 30 Kroissants. Starting to chew on this wall. Gojira on the flank. Putting some damage out there. Leoric, not the most effective of flanks until level 10, and then becomes an extremely effective flanker. Oh, Falstad taken down in the 1v1 top lane by Madara. The rotation was coming on through to make sure the fate was sealed, but didn't even need him. Looks like a few gems expired there on the top side, only 32 in the bank for Dead Gaming now. Gojira going back to safety. Almost enough for the first turn in here for 30 Kroissants. Now they do have enough, but they'll need basically everybody. Oh, they get the turn in from Blaze on the bottom side to complement the Chromie, and that'll be the first blue web weavers of the game. Brandon getting peppered up, moving on back to the gate. Slug Hunter will get healed up by Cheekies. First objective is on the way here for 30 Kroissants. Splitting into all three lanes. Chromie taking the top side. Malfurion, though, in the area to help this push. Just throwing out those renews. Or regrowths, I should say. I remember my healing. Ooh, Slug Hunter gonna get the better cure there. Might not live to tell the tale, though. Gets stunned by Liam, and that'll end up being a 1-for-1. The Nexus Force is actually stealing that kill and leaving a few gems on the ground here. Falstad now down in the top lane. Madara getting the better of Rhett once again in that 1v1. We'll call it a 1.3v1 because those Malfurion heals were rolling. They're looking at Gojira here below the fort. Liam disconnects the spooky hand. There's the stun. Cheekies has the heal. No blink to get away, though. Ooh, Gojira still being chased out, and there is enough damage there from 30 Kroissants to grab that kill. Bottom fort will fall amongst the extended fight there, and that will be the end of that objective phase. Dead Gaming looking to rebuild their bank here. Slug Hunter was carrying a good chunk of gems for Dead Gaming. You're going to come across and check this camp. Finds 3 here. Now the crew is coming on through. 30 Kroissants going for a possible steal. Liam in as well as Slug Hunter moves back to safety. Here comes Rhett flying in. Brandon's in as well. We're going to have a good old-fashioned fight on this camp. Gojira first to go down. Oh, Johanna was body blocked off the point there. 30 Kroissants gets the 4v5 steal. As Chromie was still in that top lane the whole time. They did have 10 advantage, though, for that fight. We saw the Quantum Spike here for Tracer. Tranquility, Time Loop, Temporal Loop, I should say. Sanctification, and Bunker. Dead Gaming looking to pick up their 10s here with a little bit more soak. Should have that in just a moment. Got the Blink Heal, Entomb, Blessed Shield going out, not hitting onto Legacy there. Going to try to engage with the Entomb, does not connect. Legacy pops the Tranquility to move away, and this is trouble. Rhett going to try to reset the fight here, but Greymane still goes down. Cheeky's chased out as well. Double kill for 30 Kroissants, and they're looking for more. Gojira being run down here by all this Tyrael movement speed. Rhett barrel rolls through the top side of the fort. It's slowed there. Gojira managing to get back to safety, and Liam with that bunker placement will shed the aggro from that fort. 30 Kroissants doing it up here. Chromie avoiding the Hammerang mostly with that defensive time trap. Well, it could be a possible engage onto the mid once again. Cure stepping up. Trying to trade here with Slug Hunter. Cheekies has the support. Blue Web Weavers are confirmed once again here. Madara dropping off some gems. Brandon waiting on the top side for an engage potential. Liam flanking on forward there. Uh-oh, that's 34 gems on Brandon. Pops the Iron Skin here. Rhett a little bit low. Gonna receive some healing. 13's right on the precipice here for 30 Kroissants as their next set of Web Weavers is coming on through. They're looking at this last fort here in the top lane. Liam going for the big flank once again. Wants a stun. Big gust from Rhett. Is it enough? Liam gets a hit there onto Cheekies. There's the root as well as Brightwing goes down. Brandon trying to blend in with the terrain there, but still with the 34 gems escapes. Liam with another huge flank, pops the bunker right away here. Oh no, Greymane is caught and removed. those jet streams. Uh-oh, Rhett going to be hit with a temporal loop, and that is Falstad to go down. Triple kill here for 30 Kroissants, and they're looking at this keep. Keep will be targeted and finished off there by 30 Kroissants. Solid 2-level lead here as their objective phase is completed. Top boss going to be the choice here for 30 Kroissants. Dead Gaming might have to come and just fight this. They might not have much of a choice here. Boss is at half as Brandon storms on in. 30 Kroissants going to back away and just try to take this fight. Brandon goes in. Oh, there's the quick cleanse, though, from Legacy. Rhett over the top gets a gust to push 2 away. They're trying to keep engaging here, but 30 Kroissants is still very healthy. Rhett pulled in there, gets the full combo. Falstad goes down. Cure working the edges here as Slug Hunter and Cheeky's very low. There goes Brightwing. Greymane trying to turn it back around here. Will fall as well. 13 kills to 1 as 30 Kroissants doubles back and starts up this boss once again. There is enough for a turn in here from Dead Gaming if they want to try to sneak it. Looks like instead they're just going to try to get these camps out to get some counter push while the boss goes top. Blaze trying to stop a cheap turn in on the bottom side. Top boss is pushing in. Liam's stopping the backs here on the bottom side. Gojira and Cheeky's will get away. Brandon being slowed out as the boss is starting to collapse here on the top lane. See if 30 Kroissants is just going to try to ferry this into the core. Legacy staying safe here on the back line, not wanting to get Blessed shielded. Liam tries to get this stun on the front, does not get it. Core shielding is starting to get scratched. There's the gust from Rhett. Core shielding is now down. 30 Kroissants staying away from the core for the meantime. Blaze Bunker is firing here. Down to 60%, and there they go. There's the collapse. They're going to use that Tyrael Sanctification, and the core is blitzed. That is going to be game number 2. Going over the blue. 30 Kroissants goes up 2-0 in the series. GG. Another titanic performance from 30 Kroissants. They're up 2-0 in this best of 5. Dead Gaming, they're going to need a miracle. They've had 2 big upsets so far in the playoffs. This might have to be their biggest yet, though. Let's go to the postgame. Check out the stats on a quick Tomb of the Spider Queen. 38,000 hero damage coming out for Cure on the Tracer for 30 Kroissants. Slug Hunter on the Greymane, topping the charts once again for Dead Gaming, 26,500 hero damage. Take a look at the talents as we update the scoreboard, and we will prepare for a game number 3. All right. We are going to Towers of Doom for game number 3, once again as chosen by 30 Kroissants. They're going to try to close it out here. Dead Gaming on the brink. See if they're going to bring anything spicy to try to keep their chances alive. Draft is up. Let's get into it. Waiting for players. Alrighty. Dead Gaming once again going to be first to act here. Towers of Doom. We still see Mephisto on it. We'll see if it's going to be as much a priority for them, though, as Genji going to be the opening ban this time for Dead Gaming. Still Diablo off the board here for 30 Kroissants. There goes that Zeratul. Uther going to be the ban from 30 Kroissants. Uther is something that that Dead Gaming have brought out when they're playing a very aggressive composition. Good scout there. As we've seen this series, teams really just trying to take the heroes off the edges, those X-Factor heroes out of the draft. As Rhett does take that Junkrat as offered. Will Cattle jump on that Johanna? My instincts say no, but I would be wrong. Cattle does snap up that Johanna. Liam going for the Blaze once again. If it ain't broke, just pick Blaze. Dead Gaming have to switch up their tank choice. They could still go for a double healer, though without Uther it does make it slightly more difficult. Leoric Anduin going to be the choice here for Dead Gaming. Gojira opting for that Leoric once again. Stitch is taken away here. Stitch's Anduin a pretty solid combo here on Towers of Doom as Dead Gaming gets rid of Brightwing. Anduin Light Bomb, you're usually thinking Genji goes in, Burden can jump that in, Anubarak can burrow that in, so there's still a couple of options here for Dead Gaming to make that combo work. Even Leoric can send it in with the Wraithwalk. Here opting for the Chromie, and Legacy going for the White Mane, going for a bit of burst protection and cleanse here for 30 Croissants. Adara holding that last pick. Dead Gaming opting for the Grey Mane Anubarak here. Solid composition from Dead Gaming. I would assume they went Leoric to possibly get better kills onto Johanna, put the Entomb out there. As Falling Sword is not something that Johanna takes a whole lot these days. See if maybe there's an adjustment there from Cattle, considering. Adara on the last pick opts for the Cassia, putting some blinds out onto Greymane Junkrat to help reduce that incoming damage. Alright, drafts are completed. This is looking fairly standard. Teams are just trying to stick with what works, trying to do what they know. We'll see if it's enough for Dead Gaming here, or if 30 Croissants are on their way. Here we go. Game number 3. On the left in the blue, once again, it is 30 Croissants. Cattle on the Johanna, Legacy playing White Mane, Liam on the Blaze, Cure is on Chromie, and Madara playing Cassia. On the right in the red, it is Dead Gaming, Brandon on Anubarak, Gojira playing Leoric, Slug Hunter on the Greymane, Cheekies on Anduin, and we've got Rhett on the Junkrat.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 3 is underway here on Towers of Doom. Waiting to see the Chromie. Ooh, it is going to be a quest here for Chromie, going for the Q stacks, the Sandblast quest. Looks like we got a chase here onto the top side. Liam avoids the Chastise, gets an extra stun there. Onto Slug Hunter. Cheekies has the save. Dead Gaming going for the quick pick early. It's a nice jump there onto Blaze, as Liam so far has not been coming down the middle for these fights, so that was a good check there. Liam gets away from the secondary gank here from Dead Gaming, as they are trying to throw off the rhythm of 30 Croissants here, which is really the only thing you can do when you're up against the top team in the league. Looking for the aggro here onto Cattle, getting slowed there, but Legacy has that burst healing from White Mane. Is there enough, though? Nice job, and Cure gets the flank kill onto Anduin for first blood. Slug Hunter a little bit low. Moving away from trouble. Liam, though, on the top flank is going to get Brandon. Looks like Anubarak will be taken down. 30 Croissants sees the aggression, meets it, and counters. 2 kills here in the early going. 30 Croissant going to go ahead and jump on their sapper camp here on the low side. No right side start yet for Dead Gaming, but they are all back on the map here. 2 members backing. Looks like 30 Croissant is not interested in a camp invade. Early game Whitemane Johanna definitely more of a catch and return style rather than an invade style. Not to say that they couldn't do it if they wanted to, just more the nature of the heroes. Brandon in the back here looking for a possible flank. Gonna catch Madara as Cattle gathers up too. Ooh, a lot of damage there onto Slug Hunter. Madara continues to pressure on forward. We'll get hit with that root though. Altars are activating here. Triple altar phase to start things off, as is tradition. Madara will get hit with that peel back stun from Brandon. He is chasing, trying to get a trade on Tourette. Ooh, Legacy once again with the great save healing. Greybane goes down. Neither offlaner jumping directly on their channel just yet as the bottom side fight continues. Looks like there will be a simple trade on the top side though. There's 30 Croissant. Brandon has the interrupt on the low side, but that's probably the last one that they're going to get.
I am lord of this realm, and it will not be stolen from
There it is.
me.
Cattle gets that channel. 2 for 1 here for 30 Croissant, just as they get their level 7s. Still very early on in the game. 30 Croissant has primed these lanes, but has not struck yet. Dead Gaming just going to get their level 7s and then look for their next opportunity. Cattle is going to meet Brandon on this rotation. Brandon going the back way here. As Madara steps up and finds 2. There's the move from Brandon, but does not get the stun onto Cure. Cassia wraps around with the fend here, and that will be a Nubarak going down. Slug Hunter rolling away, but is caught inside the sands. Greymane with nowhere to go is going to fall. Double kill once again here for 30 Croissant. And now they're looking at this bottom structure. Don't really have any minions to work with here, so they got to be a bit careful. Madara just playing on the backside of this fort right now. As 30 Croissant finally gets their minion wave. Ret gathered up here, but right into the arms of Cassia. That is it for Junkrat. Brandon gets the catch there. Nice cleanse from Legacy, but is it going to be enough? That's some great burst healing. Madara staying alive somehow. Oh my gosh. Cure getting targeted there, but will be getting away. So yeah, in case you don't see a lot of Whitemane, that is Whitemane's main strength. Is you take heroes that are about to die, and for a few seconds you say, no, they don't die. Wow. Legacy putting on a clinic out there. Level 10's about to be here for 30 Croissant. We've got a solo altar spawn that no one seems to be super worried about just yet. Dead Gaming looking for a flank here on the top, but no one's here, so they're just going to try to take down this structure. They're down 10, so they know they don't really want to fight. But it looks like there is going to be a split. Liam, Cattle, and Kier coming across here in a 3v4. Gojira chasing out Kier for now as Cattle catches 2. Whitemane on the way up to the top. As Gojira still working on Cure here. Cassia going to finish off this channel and get the 5 shots for 30 Croissant. In the meantime, Dead Gaming unable to pick up that fort without their level 10s. They can't really take a proper fight. 30 Croissant have the slowing sands. It is falling sword here for Cattle, as we now have it engaged onto this camp, but Brandon says, never mind. Gojira able to get the Unstoppable off on time. Ball Lightning for Cassia. That is the Scarlet Aegis here for Whitemane as... Oh, Brandon going in there, puts the cocoon onto Whitemane. And Tomb comes out from Gojira as the timeout expires. That is Chromie going down. Light Bomb connects. Legacy trying to move away here. It's Dead Gaming just putting on as much pressure as they can. They do pick up their first kill of the game. I was about to say Rhett doesn't have enough mana to cast that, but Junkrat doesn't have mana. Tens are here for Dead Gaming as well. You saw that cocoon come on out. Light Bomb and Tomb go for the throat and Riptire. Adara does get caught here. Double stun from Brandon. Going to be repositioned there by Rhett. Chastise hits as well. Adara taken down. Nice pickoff there from Dead Gaming, but here comes 30 Croissant on the flank. Cheekies has the Leap of Faith for the save. 30 Croissant trying to hold on to this bottom lane as we have a double altar phase spawning on the top side of the map. Dead Gaming forced to peel off and deal with this. They're going to go aggressively here. Brandon puts Blaze into the cocoon. Is that going to be enough time here? It is. Dead Gaming gets the steal.
Destroy the Raven Lord.
3 shots into the core. 30 Croissant says, you know what? No worries. You guys can have that one. We'll just keep on pressuring this bottom lane. Dead Gaming going to stack on the top side once again as Liam watches on. Dirty Croissant trying to stack up the sappers on the bottom lane. 3 already on the way. 3 more being ferried in as Dead Gaming gets the top fort down. Rhett, the only one on the defense here, is not going to be able to stop these sappers. 3 cross the line. As now 30 Croissant is flanking onto the mid. Liam finds the stun, but Cheekies has the first save. Junkrat trying to split time here. Wants to stay on the low side, but now 30 Croissant is threatening a mid fight. Junkrat does stay down there to clear those sappers. Cattle gonna step forward here. Has the falling sword. Oh, there's Whitemane into the cocoon. Timeout here for Chromie. Cure, popping out of there early though, is gonna have to use the time trap to try to get away. Falling sword connects as the Scarlet Aegis goes out as well. Valkyrie gonna be pulling in Junkrat here. What a pull from Cassia. Leo going down as Cheekies is low. Anduin falls. Triple kill for 30 Croissant. Slug Hunter being slowed by that. Oh gosh, what is that one? Excuse me. I can't remember the name of that. Intercession? No. I don't know Whitemane talents, folks. The one where you put it on the enemy and it goes pew pew pew. You know what I'm talking about. 30 Croissant looking to lock in another 8 shots here. And they will do so. $16-14 right now as Dead Gaming has 16 shots remaining on their core. Dead Gaming going to get their bottom tower claimed once again as Blaze is working on the top tower here for 30 Croissant. Oh, Leo with the long walk engage on the light bomb gets the stun. There's Valkyrie pulling one into the back line. Falling sword comes out to help Madara peel away as Brandon keeps engaging onto Legacy. There's one save coming out from Anduin. 30 Croissant, though, they've got this mid lane claimed. 1 minion. The last arrow connects. 30 Croissant have the map advantage once again. Looking at this bottom fort next, they've got sappers coming across here. Dead Gaming taking back the mid. Cattle over the top here, looking at Rhett. This bottom tower is claimed. We are looking at a triple altar phase to be announced here in just a moment. If 30 Croissant can get one of these sappers across the line and all 3 channels, that will be it. Dead Gaming has to be careful to not give up too many picks here. Gojira getting away from the mid gank. Cassia pushing in the bottom lane. 1, 2. All three are actually going to be breaching the line here. Is Dead Gaming just going to accept the 1-for-1 on the top side?
I've opened my tunnel as well.
See if they can come out ahead on the bottom side battle. A channel and a boss is all that 30 Kroissants needs here. Madara finishes up this channel and the core will go down to 3 health. Will we see 30 Kroissants just go all in on the boss? Liam has started it up. They're going to put their cards on the table. Entomb comes out onto Cattle. Gojira cutting off the engage there. Kier kind of caught on the edge as well. Brandon goes in, double stun. Can they get enough damage out? Bunker comes out from the Blaze to get the armor rolling. Chromie finishing up that level 1 Sandblast quest in the meantime. It's Dead Gaming. No kills to be had. Gonna try to re-engage here onto Madara. Cleanse comes out from Legacy. Gojira taking some damage on the long walkout. Crossfire does not connect. Chromie does now have the triple Sandblast with Piercing Sands. That is big, big time damage here for Kier. Brandon coming around the flank here, getting the stun onto Legacy. Entomb goes out onto Madara. Gojira taking a ton of damage, though. That is Leo falling. Slug Hunter rolls back to safety. Liam gonna start up these sappers. Sappers in the bottom lane are now a win condition as well here for 30 Kroissants. Liam just staying here on the low side. 30 Kroissants is basically running a checkmate here. Gojira will be back for this defense. Dead Gaming has to step up and clear at least one of these before moving to the boss, but the boss is now down to half. We'll see if they can make it across the map in time. Gojira trying to slow the damage output here of 30 Kroissants. Brandon does arrive in time, is going to dig right onto the point here. Scarlet Aegis comes on out as the cocoon lands onto the white main. Anubarak goes down, Sappers cross the line, or there was a channel on the bottom side. And that is it! 30 Kroissants are your victors. 3-0 victory, the flawless season for 30 Kroissants. They are going to be your Storm Division Grand Finals winners. Congratulations to them on another excellent season. Let's go to the post-game. Check out the statistics here. Madara on the Cassia. 49,000 hero damage coming out there for 30 Kroissants. Rhett on the Junkrat. Top siege, top hero damage at nearly 32,000 for the side of Dead Gaming. We'll take a look at the talents here. And we'll see if maybe we can get a little chat here with 30 Kroissants. Put the ping out and see if they're interested. All right, hello Madara. Congratulations on the victory today.
Hi there. Thank you very much. Appreciated.
Very solid performance here today. Another flawless season here for the lads. How does it feel to be coming through for another victory?
Feels really good. You know, it's always fun playing with the boys.
Man, it's been pretty exciting, just sort of in the general HOTS community lately. Fans got his series going. We've got the Nations Cup stuff coming on through. Have you been? Has it been good to still have Storm Division here through that, or is it just sort of a part of the general HOTS sphere for you right now?
No, it's definitely nice to have NGS. You know, I think I've been playing in it for a couple seasons straight now, and it's always fun. Especially with most of the other tournaments going on right now have their own like weird rules going on. So having just some normal competitive HOTS is really nice to play, especially when
Okay.
it's like with a team that you can coordinate yourself with. It's just really nice.
It's been really cool to see that you've got a team that's basically been the same for quite a while now. It's not really been the case for a lot of the top teams here in Heroes of the Storm. There's changes here and there. People peel off, people glom back together. What do you think it is for this squad in particular that keeps you as sort of a group of six and everyone sticks around for the next season?
I would say it's probably all Cattle. I think he's the glue that keeps us together. If someone
Okay.
ever is thinking about not playing HOTS very much or wanting to maybe take a break, he's always the first one to convince us to stay on track, remind us about all the fun that we have playing the game together. So I would say it's mostly him, actually.
That's pretty cool. It's nice to have, the leader there keeping everyone together because
Mm-hmm.
it can be a little bit tough to find. So it's very cool to see.
Yeah, it is nice.
Just sort of looking back on the season in general here, it seemed like a pretty regular setup, the ladder from top to bottom, same sort of players coming on out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, were there any real surprises on players that didn't come back for season 6 or players that you feel might come back for season 7?
Um, I mean, there's definitely been a lot of people dropping out of HOTS recently as of late, which is sad to see. It would be nice to see any of them coming back for later seasons. There's definitely a couple of DPS players in specific that I saw throughout the NGS games that we played through the lower brackets, like through the ladders of like the entire series that really impressed me, of like names that I hadn't seen before. But I definitely think there's a lot of new talent that like can still be found in people that are just starting playing the game, even though it's a little lower population size. But yeah.
Well, it's exciting to hear. Like it's tough when you've got a game that's not getting updated anymore, but I feel like you said we've got a community here that wants to keep on going and wants to keep on developing. So I would love to see more people coming up through the ranks, more people still working to improve. In that sense, do you feel like for a player, say, in Nexus or Heroic Division, trying to up their game, get on the level of these Storm guys, what would you advise them on in terms of hero pool, play style, how they can get up to this sort of level?
My best advice would be to just try to get the best you can at the game. If you need help with that, I would recommend watching Cure GG's stream. He's got some very very good insight. He's got a tier list of very good heroes that you should learn. And a lot of it is also having um a good image in the community. It's a pretty small one, so everyone kind of knows each other, especially at the top ranks. So if you come off as like really toxic, then people won't want to play with you. So definitely keep that in mind if you're trying to join the scene a little bit.
Fantastic to hear. Thank you so much. Madara, another fantastic season here for this time named 30 Croissant. Congratulations on your victory. The floor is yours. Any shout outs you'd like to make before we close out here?
Well, first, thank you. Appreciate it. Big shout out to you guys at NGS. Huge shout out to the team, to 30K as always. Big shout out to everyone still participating in HOTS. Shout out to Kevin for putting on International LAN. Hopefully, gonna participate in that if we qualify. Hope you all watch it and enjoy it as well. And hope to meet some of you guys there, perhaps.
Fantastic. Madara, thanks again for coming on by and look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Thank you. Have a nice one.
You as well. All right, folks. Another season of Storm Division comes to a close. 30 Croissant, your victors for this season. It's been fantastic. I hope you've had a good time along the way. I've had a great time as the commissioner here in Storm Division, casting these games, getting them played, and just generally having a place for the highest level of competition to reside. So I want to thank the players. I want to thank all the members in NGS that helped me out, making the website run, making the Discord run, all of that. It's such an incredible framework to be able to foster this sort of competitive environment. So thank you to NGS as a whole, and thank you for the players that are still coming out here. I know there's a lot of other games you could be playing. I know there's a lot of other stuff you could be doing, but that you're here watching, you're here playing, means a lot to all of us. So shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Storm Division will go on. Storm Division Season 7 will be continuing. If you want to know more about the format, more about the dates, those are going to be announced at the NGS end of season mead hall. That will be coming up probably, I believe, the weekend of the 28th of May. Usually we wait until after the grand finals of the amateur divisions. Well, it'll be Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll come right here on this channel, give you the sort of state of the league, and at that point I will let you know all about what's going on for the next season of Storm Division. If you want to check me out, I'm in all the places at the Crushinator, and if you want to see all of my casts in a spoiler-free format, youtube.com/@crushcasts. You will see all of my stuff. I'm also trying to put out some more short-form content, so check that out as well if you like, you know, the TikTok, YouTube Shorts type stuff. I've been trying to distill what I'm doing here down to that. So that'll be it for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, this channel will remain live through the rest of the NGS playoffs. Casters are going to be coming on here, checking out the amateur divisions as well. So make sure you come and support them too. Lots of great amateur division Heroes of the Storm to watch through the rest of May here. We're going to see if we